off to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Down. 10 logo. 44.
Watch the run. They're running now. Check 43.
80 weapons. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
44's Mike. Check.
Shoot.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And this is caught by Evans. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
61, matchbox lights. Go. Hey, high 7.
44, Mike, 44. I got it. 44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. You got nothing.
Go.
You got nothing.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
We're going to sign. Mike, 48. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Shit. Red 80.
Hey, Charlie.
Darnold on first down. Ebron caught left side. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw is Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Josh Allen in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
It's 4th down. Red 80. Mike, 44. 80. Who that?
Hey, Delta.
44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Hey.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
You ain't lady. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Get wide. Bang. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. Check.
On 1st and 10, Darnold sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle, into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
44 is the mark. 40.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Minshew nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
44, Mike, 44. Come on, the ball.
Five. Hey.
Check.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Foes to Mike. Mike,
Right up.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Shoot that bomber. Hey, Haywood.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Darnold now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
44 to Mike, 44 to Mike. Check. You don't want none. Pick up the ball.
From the 44, Minshew. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Hey, Alpha.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Go.
They're going to try and throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So certainly an interesting call. There to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Target, lady. No. Hey,
General West.
24. Check. Fresno.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch the lady.
Faking the give, Darnold. Jones has it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Fournette, a first down carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Call it no gain on the dump-off, and it's third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
44's to Mike.
Minshew throwing on third down. Wide open receiver, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Colts 17-yard line.
Ready?
44's Mike. Check. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Be crippled.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Fournette running out of the gun. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Topper! Smith! Yep. Greystone, travel.
44, Mike, 44.
Minshew sets to throw, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Oliver, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
57 to Mike. Here we go. Slam. Ready? You got motion man. Ready? Motion man right there. Watch it.
On first down, it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Darnold. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
On third down, a run by Mack. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8-ball.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Darnold completes it. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Check pass.
Hey, seam 6. 48.
first down. Darnold. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
On the ground, it's Mack. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Let's get it. Check 48 to Mike. Check 48 to Mike.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Joker.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Fournette. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
44, Mike, 44.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Fournette running right. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Mike Popo.
And 6-6. Pull it high. Go.
Second and 5 now. Minshew. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, Charlie.
44, Mike, 44. Hey, I'm coming. 44 is Mike, 44 is Mike. Check.
Hey, Delta.
Go full street. Popo's the Mike. Mike's Popo. It's our time. It's our time.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
44, 64, weak. Hey, exit.
Check 52. 44 is Mike, 44 is Mike. Check.
Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Just like that.
Hey.
They'll run with Fournette. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Look at me, zipper. Snap.
Again, it's Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Hey, dude.
Darnold to throw again. To the right side to Eric Ebron. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw is Darnold. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 16. Darnold from the red zone now. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Forced out to his left. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Check 26, check 26. Get it.
Fournette. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
60 yours. Hey, Alpha.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. There's time right there. Hey, hey, hey. You got 3, you got 3.
Now.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Come on, let's go. 58, boy, 58, 58 to Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. 58 to Mike.
Hey, Echo.
58 to Mike.
Yo, 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 go, go.
At 58 is a Mike. Go 58 to the right.
He'll look to throw. Room to run inside the 40. The open man is Westbrook. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, box drop. Good.
It's our time. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Tighten up. Pull it together. 44.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go with a big back foot. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Let's go now. 8, read.
Let's go. 44, Mike, 44. I got it.
Yep. I got you. Hey, seam 6. Go.
Four-fours to Mike. Mike's 4-4. Watch twist. Let's go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yeah.
44, Mike, 44.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Look at me. Go! Hey! I-7! Hey! Go!
Mike spoke both. I got you.
And the blitz does come. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were